Morning everyone, welcome back. So we're back to try and finish this gorgeous page before Christmas because the clock is ticking. So these two snowflakes remind me, I've just said it, these two baubles remind me of snowflakes. So I thought we'd go with some darker greens and then we'll add a little blue, and it looks pretty cool and it kind of ties everything together. And that we're going to do on this snowflake and this one. Then these are going to be red and silver, as is that one. Okay, so we're going to focus on this one. So let me bring you in. And as we've done before, I've just added a darker colour. So I've got cobalt turquoise, cobalt green, and light cobalt turquoise. There you go. And they look beautiful together. So I'm going to start here on this section and I'm going to put our darkest colour in there. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Look at that. And as you can see, I've not used these pencils, these colours, because they're bold and I kind of shied away from them. So this is really lovely to be able to get them out and enjoy. Okay, and I'm going to ignore that top section and we're going in with our lightest colour. So look at that for a combination, isn't that gorgeous? I'm just going to make sure I've got all those bits. Beautiful. So the same here. It is absolutely chucking it down with rain here. That was the wrong colour. Back in with a dark. Apologies. It is absolutely chucking it down. I feel sorry for anyone that has Christmas shopping left to do. It is going to be a miserable shopping experience today, that's for sure, if you're in the UK. So I just love that. Just going to come down. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful combination. And it's the two colours that we used on the other baubles, but with just a deeper tone in there. So let's do another one. Okay. Alright, so that's how those sections will be done. Then, let's think about it. So I think we'll do the top sections. Let me put my pencils down because I keep colouring with the wrong one. These top sections, I don't know. Okay, we'll do in here. Do this dark bit. I wonder if you can pick up on the rain. Can you hear that? I hope the camera's picking it up. It's horrendous. Okay, then we just our three colours, just in a teeny tiny space. I think it'll look cool. Okay. There we are, and then I'm going to put dark purple in, dark green in there. Alright, blend that out a bit better. Very difficult in such a teeny space. Okay. Right, now, I want to do purple, but I like the blue, so then it'll be too soon. Let's put the purple in, blow it. Right, so the two purples that we used before are mauve and blue violet. There we go. So if we, let's have a look at this design. Well, I think what I'm going to do is do the dark in here, and we may need to add some of that blue that we had. We'll see. So I'm going to bring that up. You know, the dark blue, to make it deeper. Let's bring that up. Oh my gosh, if I'm quiet. It is really going for it. Right, blue violet. That's cute. Okay. Then we'll go back to our greens for the top section. And we'll put, I'm just trying to work it out. We'll do the deep bit here. And our medium. And then our light colour here. That looks pretty cool. It's like a little mini mandala. Okay. And let's do, oh, we need a little bit on there. So I'm going to take the medium green. And we're going to go round that one. The medium green round there. Then we're going to have green in here. And the rest of those little spaces can be silver. Like that. Okay, then what I'm going to do is, if I can find it, my desk is such a mess, seriously folks. Here it is. Take the Secura sparkly ink silver that we used yesterday, and we're going to fill in those teeny tiny spaces. And that's going to be silver. And these bits. Okay, and these are going to be silver. So I guess that leaves us with the ring, that ring being, would have to be purple, I think. Or we could do purple in there. Should we do the, yeah, that would, oh no. Yeah, we're doing purple in there anyway, aren't we? Oh, I'm losing it. We'll leave that and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so I put those colours to one side. So that's how I'm going to complete that one. Let's move over to this beauty. Now, I'm just going to come out a little bit. I'm going to use the reds. We're going to have red and silver. And then this ties together all the colours that we've been using on this page. Now, how did I do it? Okay, we did the dark red at the top here. We'll let that fade out to join our next colour. Then we'll take the medium. I'm sorry, it's the colours we used yesterday. I've not even shown you, have I? Same colours we used yesterday. Dark red, deep red, and scarlet red. Okay. And then, so now we want our medium colour. Gosh, if it carries on like this, there's going to be severe flooding. Okay. Red. Lovely. And then we'll do the same here. I'm going to come around there. A little fade out line. And we'll take our medium. And our scarlet. Oh my goodness. Right. Excuse me, that was the lid of my cup. It wasn't anything else, I promise. I've got one of those, you know, like you get from Starbucks, or I've got one of those that I use in my art room if I'm having, you know what I'm like, how much of a klutz I am. So I do try to use that when I'm in here. To prevent spillage, of course. Right. I could do with a Tommy Tippy baby cup, to be fair. I'm that clumsy. Okay. I just suddenly thought, had I smudged that silver gel pen, that would have been a disaster. Okay. And down here. Just go in it and I will go back over it all and layer it up properly, but you don't want to sit and watch me do the same things over and over again. Okay, I think you kind of get the picture. There we go. Alright, now let's try and think what I would like silver. So I think, let's do this bottom bit just so that I've got a complete picture of it. That bit. That bit. Okay. Just trying to think. Right, we'll do those bits red. Then that will leave space for our silver pencil, our silver gel pen. Let's do that. Okay, right, let's do this top section. I'm just going to turn it slightly. So I'm going to have this bit. Dilemmas, folks, dilemmas. I'm stuck. I just want to think about it for a minute. I'm just wondering if we do the whole thing, actually. This whole lower part in the reds. So that's our dark. Then our medium. And avoid those little spaces because they can then be silver. And our light. Try and get in those tiny spaces. Yeah, I like that, that's nice. Okay. Then we'll, I will go back over it, but not on camera, so you don't have to sit here for 4 hours. Then we're going to do the same here. So I'm going to do the dark there. And a medium. And then our scarlet. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Okay. Right. I'm thinking if we do this bit down here red, so dark, medium, and scarlet. Kind of just brings that down. Alright, now let me think. So if I do those little droplets, we could put a little bit of purple in there, couldn't we? We could put our could put a teeny bit of purple. So this is our mauve, and then our blue violet, just to add a little bit of definition in the difference between the two. And we can use that purple in other spaces on the ball too. So if that top half is then going to be red, let's do it, because it's hard to visualise. Okay. We're going to avoid those little spaces so we can add silver in. That medium. Let's just come up to those. Let's come up to those little bits there, and I'll just go over with scarlet just to blend that, lift it up a little bit. Okay. Alright, now I'm thinking that these teeny bits can be purple. So it's our dark. There. And our light. Actually, that should have been purple, shouldn't it, I think? Don't you think? So let's see if I can erase that red. And will go in with the purple. So this is our dark. That gives us a better division. There we are. Okay. Now the rest of that can all be silver, which will look, which will look pretty. There we are. Okay, I want to just go back over those. Add that in. We'll put dark purple in there. That can be silver, and we'll make the ring red. So I'm going to put the dark in at the bottom, and then the light. Now, so just fill that up round there. Teeny bit in there. Alright, let's do the silver magic. We'll see what it looks like. Right, I'm going to do round here first. Yeah, you are, you can see. So I'm just going to fill that bit up. Alright, and these bits. Why is it that your hands shake as soon as they know, as soon as I know I've got to stay within the lines? Why do they do that to me? It's like they know that they need to be steady, and then they... Right, I'm just going to turn it. There we go. Right, so we're going to have silver in there. This is going to be silver. This bit. See, it was just going to do it then. It was just about to start shaking. So I think that's probably why I hold the pen like this. You know, when I complain about my thumb being in your way. And that is because it gives me more stability. I'm closer to the page with my hand, so it supports it. Could possibly be why. Okay. There. Can you see how shimmery that is? Look at that silver, isn't that beautiful? Okay. Alright, let's come out. Okay, so I'm going to go off and finish this, the rest of this snowflake, and then we'll come back to do our final two. See you in a second. Okay, so I'm just trying to steady the camera. I've got this far. I changed up slightly the red one because I'm not entirely happy with it, but hey ho. So this one's going to be red and purple, and this one is going to be green and purple. So we've incorporated all the colours. Now the sweeties I think I'm going to do in gel pen, maybe, so that they've got that metallic-y sheen to them. So I'm going to do this one in red and purple. So I've got the usual purple colours, and I am thinking that okay, I'm going to go in here with our dark purple. Just swap my sheet over to this page. I'm going in here with the dark purple. I'm going to fill that up. And then our lighter purple. And if I feel there's not enough contrast, I can always go back with that indigo that we had, dark indigo that we used. But we'll let it play out, and then we can have, let's do those dots in the medium red, which is deep red, like that, and then the outside can be the silver gel pen. We'll do the same here. So if we have deep red in here, like that, and purple here, and then I can go round. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I'm going to rub that bit out. I don't like it. Sorry. So what I'm thinking then is I go round here with silver. Let me bring you in so you can see what I'm doing. That would help, wouldn't it? Okay. There we go. Move you over. Apologies, people. Now I've got the... There we go. I've caught the clamp on the... There we go. I caught the clamp on the camera. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go around the edge of that with silver. And that bit that I just coloured, that can be silver. And we'll change that red one. Put some silver over that. Okay, so that one will be silver. That one would be silver. These tips will be silver. Okay, I'll go over that one that was red again and it will cover that up. So that's how I'll do that little snowflake. So that's quite awesome. So that's two reds, and then this one over here. Right, you have to come for a ride with me. Hang on, people. Are you ready? Shut your eyes if it makes you dizzy. Here we go. Let's go for a ride. So this little guy, I'll just try and straighten you up. Okay, we are going to do in the purples and the greens. So, we'll do it the opposite way that we did that one. So we'll have purples in here. In there. Just make sure I get the right bit. Okay, I'm just going to swap my sheet over again. I keep forgetting to do it. I should have put a piece of paper behind both really, but... Okay. So there's our deep purple there. There. Oh, and that last one. Okay. And then we'll fill that in with our lighter purple. Now, I don't feel that there's enough contrast going on in there, so I might go back with the indigo just to deepen up that, the base of that. There we go. Okay, so let's take the indigo, dark indigo, and we'll just go in at the base of there. It should just help to give us that little bit of contrast that we need between the two colours. There we go. I hope that's helped. Alright, so we've got purple there. That can be, let's do that as the greens. Excuse me. Let's do, yeah, we'll do this as the green. So in with our dark. And our medium. And over with the light. Okay, we'll do that all the way round. It's good practice for making sure that you squeeze all your colours in these tiny spaces. Give that a blend. There, okay. Then those bits coming down can be purple. Let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to put the indigo down first, just so I make sure I get that dark, rich colour that I want. Then in with our mauve, go over that, let that fade out. And then take our blue violet. We'll fill that bit in. There we are. And right, how am I going to do the centre? I think if we make those alternate, we'll have to alternate them, won't we? Those bits. So if we use the medium green, so where we've got purple, we'll put green, like that, which is our cobalt green. And that one. In there. Then I think I'm going to take my uber purple, which is the Arteza one, and we'll do that bit because that's a much lighter purple. There we are. We'll fill that in. There we are. Okay. Now I'm going to do, just trying to think, medium green and these bits. They're too teeny tiny to do any blends, so I'm just going to use the the medium green that we've got, the cobalt green. In the centre I'm going to put our mauve, and then that can all be silver. Okay, Right, let's put the silver on and see what that looks like. I would. God, my desk is such a mess, people. If you could see it, you'd be horrified. Okay, so I'm going to put silver in here. I'll try and keep my thumb out your way. Like that. These little dots will be silver. And the ring, that can be silver. And that centrepiece around the purple. There. So that's how I'll do that one. Alright folks, I'll go off and finish that and I'll meet you here in a second. Okay, so I've done the snowflakes as promised, and I'm going to, which is something I very rarely use other than for highlights and things, I'm going to use the rest of this pack of sparkling ink by Uniball. And for the stars I've gone in with this one, which is, and they do have the names on, if I bring it up, see if it will focus for us, it's orange. So I've just done all the stars in those and left one up here just to fill in with you quickly. Where are we? Here. So I will zoom in, but not that you're going to need to see me filling in with gel pen. So that's the stars complete. Easy. Now I've got to be considerate of how we have coloured the baubles in, so I don't want blues and greens next to a blue and green bauble. So we're going to go in here. Let me bring you in. Going for a ride again. Hang on. Hold on tight. What is it they say at the fair? The louder you scream, the faster we go. Alright. So this one I'm going to do purple and red. And I'm going to do it more red than purple. So this one is just plain red, and it's like they're lovely and sparkly, and I'm going to fill all this in. So like I said, it's something I rarely do. I usually always use pencils and just use gel pen as embellishments. However, this is a Christmas page, and I do believe I can bend the rules for Christmas. Plus the fact it gives us that, it will give us that shiny, sweetie look. And I didn't, after the saga of seasons 2, want to use any water medium on this book. So I'm going around here. I'm going to avoid our little string. And in here. Just making sure I'm not smudging anything. Okay, and in here, and they dry all sparkly and beautiful. And you can still see the line art through it, so that's good. There we are. And the last bit here. Crazy dog next door is off on one. Trying to be mindful and keep my thumb out of your way. There we go. Alright, so that was red. And then we're just simply going to add in, this is violet, this one's called. And we're simply going to do those in violet. Ooh, that's a rich, beautiful colour, isn't it? Oh, and this pen is just really juicy. So I'm thinking that I'm actually quite quite enjoying using gel pens for little bits and pieces like this. So that's that sweetie. Then we're going to come right over to the other side of the page. And where are you? This sweetie here is in between two quite prominent blues. So I'm going to do that in red and purple. And we're going to have purple background. Let's just go for it. We're going to have purple background and red spots. I won't fill the whole thing in with you. I really don't think that you need to see me colouring a whole sweetie wrapper in gel pen. And then we can use these colours for the adornments on the mice, their little jewellery. Oh, that is such a gorgeous colour. Now I'm thinking, well, that should be purple. Just stick it in there. Okay, then we'll mix the red, and we'll just go in like that. Oh, well, that's a good sweetie. Sorry, I've got the thumb out again. I can't help it. It's just, it's uncomfortable actually now to colour. Okay, so then that was red and violet, and then this one over here, let me see, oh this one, no, let's go up here, this one right at the top here, I'm going to do in the blue and the green. Let's see what colours they say they are. Blue, just blue, and then this one is green, quite simple. So, let me see, I'm going to do blue, that's not it scratching on the paper, that's just the sound it makes, it's not scratching. Okay, we just colour all that in. That's sweetie. In there. Okay. Then that'll be blue, so these little circles are going to be green. Like that. That's how I'm going to do that one. Easy. And then we've got one final one left. Let me zoom out because I'm not going to be able to get that in. Okay, let's try and there. So we've got this one left. Now we've got blue and purple here. So I might do that in the, I'll do that in the blue and green, but because this bauble is predominantly blue, we'll make this sweetie predominantly green. There we are. So that will be green, a green sweetie, and obviously then the little balls on it are going to be blue. There. Baubles and stars complete. So all that's left is the little snowflakes. Now I can either do those with white gel pen or with the silver, and I possibly think that I'll do it in silver just to keep the page consistent. So we'll zoom right out and move the book so you can see. Okay, I'm going to go off and finish the sweeties, and then we're going to come back and look at our gorgeous little mice. See you in a sec. Okay, so here we are people, the final stretch. And we're going to colour our mice. And I'm going to do them all the same, but like I said, their little jewellery pieces will be different. So let's come in and we'll see, I'll show you how I plan to do this little guy. Alright, I'm just trying to centralise you, sorry. Okay. Alright, so I'm taking this is going to be our lightest colour, which is Nugget. And I'm going to colour him in. So I'm going to just lightly shade him all over. Or her. Could be either. But I decided I wanted to have them look like siblings. So, brothers and sisters. So that's what I'm going with. 3 little brown mice. Now you could do them grey if you wanted, or red, or you know, gingery colour, whatever colour you wanted. But I thought we've used reds and purples, and I thought the brown would be a good mix with those reds. Okay, so I'm going to leave his little feet. There he goes again, kicking off next door. He's never happy. He's always got to be vocal. Okay, I'm not being particularly tidy about it. This is just my first light coat. There we are. I'll just keep going over him, build up that gorgeous nugget colour. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed with the gel sweeties. I wish I'd have just used the pencil like we've done the rest of the image, but it's okay. They do have the page does have a beautiful shimmer to it when you lift the page up, so that's nice. Okay, he's building up, the colour's building up on him nicely now. There we are. Right. Okay, so that was Nugget. Then I have got Van Dyke Brown. And I've got Burnt Umber, which is very dark. So the base of his ears, his little ears, are going to be the Burnt Umber, which is really dark. Around his little tufty bits here. Let me just let that fade out. There we are. Try to keep my thumb out of the way. Can you see? Yeah. Let that fade out. Then I'm going to go in with the Van Dyke Brown. I'm going to bring that up. And then back in with our Nugget. Beautiful earth tones, proper browns. Okay, now let's have a look. So I'm going to take the Van Dyke Brown, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a sharpen. There we go. And I'm going to come round his little eye. So this is our medium brown. And round his little face. where his little whiskers are. And that's going to come up and meet that eye. And here, help blend that ear out into the nugget. A little bit round here, and under his or her, there, under her jewellery, and then back in with nugget. And let's blend that all through. Okay, cute. And up here. Make sure that's got a good blend on it. Cute. Alright. So, back in with the dark here. So our burnt umber around this ear. Bring that up a little. Okay, in with the Van Dyke Brown. Just checking it was the right one. Bring that up. And around here so that we can fade it into the nugget. There, and then nugget. Okay, right, so I'm going back with the middle colour, which is our Van Dyke Brown. I'm just going to go around the base of his fur. Put a few flicks in if we like. Bring that up. Okay, then back in with nugget. To put them down, I keep getting it wrong. Okay, nugget. And then just blend that through. Okay, we're going to take the burnt umber and just on the very ends, I'm just going to flick some burnt umber in. And we'll come down here. And off this ear. And up his little nose. Some little tiny strokes of burnt umber. There. And then we will just take the Van Dyke Brown again and put a few more of those flicks in. Tiny ones there, around his little nose. Alright, and then nugget. Now on his little nose, I've got medium flash. Can you see that? There you go, medium flash. And I'm going to put it on his little nose. Like that. And then go over with beige red. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's so dingy here. I don't know if you can pick that up. Oh, bless my soul. Okay, so that's his little nose. Easy. I'm just taking the nugget and I'm just going to very lightly go over that. Just so we've got fur marks, but they're not. There we go. Alright. Now his little eyes can be the darkest, which is our burnt umber. So we'll just fill that in. I'll give him a little bit of a highlight in a minute. Alright, the rest of his body. Okay, so we're going to do the same as we did round here. So the base of his fur, I'm going in with burnt umber. I'm going to come down to his little foot, but I'm going to leave his toes. Being careful around those pine needles. We'll deepen that up, but I just want to get the colour down first. Okay, right, and all the way up here to his little butt, towards his tail, and then let it fade out. Alright. Okay. And then our next colour, which is, I need to put them down and put them in order, which is Van Dyke Brown. I'm going to bring that up. And we're going to put a base of that down, then we can do some flicks into his fur, around his little butt. Towards his little toes. And rather than going in circles, I'm going in lines, because we're going to put those flicks in to give him a little bit of a furry appearance. So he's a little fluffy. There we are. Right, in here is Van Dyke Brown. Off his back of his ears. And then the top bit will be Nugget. And I'm just keeping it linear strokes rather than our usual little circles, because that's how I want his fur to, obviously it'll give us that fur appearance. There we are, okay. Right, let's take our burnt umber. It's burnt umber, isn't it? Yeah, burnt umber. And we're going to put some flicks in. You don't have to do this. I'll bring them up a little bit. I'm doing short ones because he's not going to be like a long-haired hamster. He's short hair. Okay, then in with our Van Dyke Brown, and we'll put some flicks of that in. So he's deepening up nicely, and then we'll do the same with Nugget. And this will just help blend those lines out and smooth them all in together. Okay. And I'm just going to fill that in with Nugget. There. So just anywhere where you feel that needs a little bit more colour. I'm just filling in the white spaces with Nugget. There, okay, right, his tail. We're going to have to go for a little ride. I've got to lift you up. You ready? Okay, here's his tail. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to take medium flash Nugget and beige red. So I'm going to run the medium flash up this edge of his little tail. And we're going to do his ears the same as this as well. And his feet. Bring that right down into his fur. And then our beige red or light flash. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Nugget and I'm just lightly going to go around that edge too. There we are. I'm back in with my palest colour, which is beige red, and blend them. Damn, we got a nice cute little mousy tail. Let's do his ear. Okay, alright, so in with medium flash, or if you have a very new set, I think it's going to be called Coral. We're going to come all the way around here. Just get lighter and lighter. Okay, in with our Nugget. We'll just deepen that up. Just so we get a more beigey tint. And then our medium flash over the whole thing. Sorry, our beige red over the whole thing. Okay. And I need ivory. Where's ivory? Aha. Gotcha. Okay, then we're gonna blend the whole thing with ivory. There we go. Cute, huh? Little mousy ear. There. Alright, let's come out. I'm just going on a ride again. Okay. Alright, so all my little mice are going to be the same. Excuse me. What I'll do is go off camera as usual and colour the other two little dudes in exactly the same as I've just shown you there. And his little feet, we'll do coral at the edge, right at the bottom, medium flash, beige red, there we are. That's how I'll do their little feet. And I'll meet you in a second. See you in a second. Okay folks, so I finally finished. I finished the mice, gave them a little highlight in their eyes, and I gave them all the same blue, I'm lifting the whole thing up, blue jewellery with a little bit of silver. So the same blue combination we'd used. But look at the glitter on that page. And then I used my white Arteza pen just to do the snow, and I had some very dainty little ones in there too. So, yeah. Look at that shimmer. Isn't that cool? So cool for a Christmas page. So, there we are. Hanna Karlzon's Seasons finally, well, should I say Seasons 2 in my case? Should I say, I don't know what I was going to say, finally complete. And I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I wasn't initially happy with the gel pen that I'd put on the sweeties, but I think it actually works quite well. Yeah, so I'm really pleased. I think the little mice turned out really cute, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Once my lovely husband had brought me copy number 2, I really enjoyed doing it. So I think I will be more cautious in this gorgeous book, and I probably won't use Neos again. I think it'll either be pencil or it will be chalk pastel backgrounds, but there's so many gorgeous pages in here to do. So there it is, and we're done. So the next video that I was thinking of putting up is the tag that I've been tagged in, which is books I'd like to complete in 2021. So I'll do that in the next few days, probably Boxing Day. Give us all a break from me and my ramblings, and then we'll take it from there. So I want to wish you, if you celebrate Christmas, I want to wish you a very happy Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, have a great holiday. Hopefully you're off work. And I will see you all very soon. So we'll do our... Yes, we'll do the top colouring supplies that I've got in 2020, and we'll also do a haul from, hopefully, fingers crossed, from all my Christmas supplies and things. So there's lots to look forward to, and we'll wait for Kelly O'Gorman's calendar. I can't wait for that. Alright, lovely people, I'll stop my ramblings. Have a great time, whether you're celebrating or not. Look after yourselves and each other. Take great care until we see each other again. Lots of love. Bye.